Oh, hello, I'm Chris Carter. I noticed you sent out blogs into cyberspace, so I expect you're wondering whether there's anything out there, so here I am. Oh. Well, it's been a fantastic festival. I've enjoyed it immensely. It's also been quite educational. I found the talks very useful. It doesn't matter how well music is played, if you can't listen to it properly, and it's wasted. So I'm learning all the time, and I do find listening quite tiring actually, although I enjoy it at the time, and it's not tiring at the time. So yeah, thank you very much, all of you, and it's very sad for me to see the Alliance leaving Sheffield, but I can only congratulate them on their new position at the Wigmore Hall. I suppose in football terms the Wigmore Hall is equivalent to Manchester United, the very top. I don't know why I suddenly thought of football then. There's no relationship between football and music, well, I suppose the score's quite important in both areas. Well, yeah, I suppose all the players aren't necessarily local, are they, either? In fact, some of them aren't even English, are they? Bonjour Marie, comment ça va? Ça va? La musique, c'est magnifique! Formidable! Oh, there's Martin as well, must forget Martin. Ich bin, oh, that's German, isn't it? Jag ein Engelspojke. That's all I can say in Swedish, so we'll have to do. I mustn't forget Donald. The Scotch. And that's a whiskey, isn't it? Scottish, the Scottish people and their Celtic language. Actually, for those of you that don't know, there's a bit of a love-hate relationship between the English and the Scots. You see, the English absolutely adore the Scottish people. They go up there every year for the Edinburgh Festival, and they spend huge amounts of money, and they seem to be welcomed with open arms, and the Scots are very, very welcoming. After all, they can't be blamed for the weather, can they? The rain and the mist and the cold. But when it comes to what the Scots think of the English, well, say no more, eh? Anyway, moving swiftly on, we come to the delicate matter of the transfer fee. I suppose Peter's thought of that. I mean, Sarah on her own must be worth a cool $500,000, and his Donald, he plays the whole field, doesn't he? He even does folk, so well, the whole group as a set must be talking 5 to 6 million. Anyway, if you need any help negotiating, don't hesitate to ask. Well, I think I'd like to say a little bit about the 19th century. It was a very exciting time. At the beginning of the 19th century, 4 things came together. First of all, the rule of law. Secondly, improved transportation. Thirdly, the scientific method. And fourthly, the availability of credit. And if you read a book called The Dawn of Plenty, it explains how we moved from a situation where almost all the population were destitute to a quite high percentage of the population being quite well off and able to enjoy the arts. So that must have been a very, very exciting time. In fact, at that time, the changes that were happening were even greater than they are today. So obviously that helps to explain the interest in music, both playing it and listening to it, because we didn't have televisions and things about at those times. Anyway, talking of the scientific method, I'd like to run an idea past you. So you all work with these scores, don't you? And you know that they could fall off the stand, or could turn over 2 pages by mistake, or all sorts of things can go wrong. So my invention is like a TFT screen linked to a computer, and the computer listens to you playing, and it keeps the bit you're on in the middle of the screen at all times. And since it's listening, it can flash if you play any notes not quite right, or get your fingering wrong or something. And if you're very brave, you can have great big giant screens above you so everybody can see the music and what's going on. Wish you wouldn't have to have all the features if you didn't want them. Anyway, mush rush. Got to get off to this evening's concert, and as an added bonus, we'll miss the Eurovision Song Contest. See you later then. Bye.